everybody. Yeah.
He raised his hand.
Oh man, sorry, you must have tried. All right.
Zach, I mean, the jump Amari had from year 1 to year 2 was very noticeable. Do you expect a bigger jump in year 3 from him?
I expect progress, right? And we know that he's capable of that. I think when you project, hey, you were here, you got to be there, I think that's unfair to a young man and all the different things that are going on in a college student's life. Let's just get better, all right? If we can do it incrementally, then later on, you can sit back and look, wow, you went from freshman to sophomore, your 3rd year, forget freshman, sophomore, now everyone's got like these 5 years of COVID. We're working on year 3 with him. That's it, right? And he made jumps last year, and just watch for him to make jumps this year. I'm not going to put that pressure on any one player that he's got to be a certain thing. And, frankly, I think when we just talk about this group and this team and what he needs to do on those possessions, I thought he was incredible. I thought he got cramps. I thought he was tired, and he still had a couple shot blocks. I made block shots that he ended up with on the stats.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, but you know what that means though, right? For every one you touch, you alter 3 or 4. And there was a couple plays late where he just went straight up and jumped. He didn't touch the ball, right? And then Coltrane Washington, just a grown man rebound right there. It was like a 50-50 ball. We struggled finishing possessions because they are a very physical team. Coach Jones and I have been battling since he was at American, I was at Army. I knew exactly what was going to happen. We knew all the actions, but it's a credit to how hard they play. But it's a credit to our guys how tough we responded. I thought there were some times and moments where in other games and other situations in our 7 years here, we didn't respond appropriately. I really loved the strong disposition and toughness that Jamie Bergen showed. Went to the line, missed, and came back and made a couple big ones. Justin Moore had a couple turnovers and executed a big play. Luke House, a couple guys recovered, they pressed, and then we just threw it over the top. In past years, we throw that maybe I'm getting better coaching it, I don't know, but I really thought Luke House bailed us out as a key inbound in this game.
You mentioned Justin and Jamie. Kind of, what did you see from the new guys tonight?
I think we have position flexibility. Both guys are point guards, but they can play together. And frankly, I don't know if we win if they don't play together tonight. I thought there were a couple light screens. They just switched and kept the ball out. But as much as you talk about those two, I think you're talking about Garfield and Amari playing together too. So when you've got the ability to win different ways, listen, I like to play changing defenses, but I'm not married to it. I want to be a tough man-to-man team. And our numbers show it, right? For the game, we hold a team to 35%. Tubes will tell you when the last time that happened. 25% from 3, we'll take that all season long. The issue is everybody was in foul trouble because early in the season, it's called tightly. Everyone's coming out of their meetings, their points of emphasis, it was hand touch. So Justin had 2, Train had 2, right? Lamar had 2, then Lamar had 4. I left him in at 3. Staff would be mad at me, just try to get one, and they got tied up there. So we had to play a lot of zone in the first half, way more zone than we wanted to, but we worked on it daily just to have it in the bag. And I think it saved us tonight. Long answer to short question. I'll do better here.
It's all good.
What do you got, Ulyss?
I like
Differences possession.
I don't want to compare this team because then that would limit what this team is capable of.
Now, I'm not talking about the team on you. What differences you see? What differences do you see that you have, particularly from last year to this year?
As many new faces as we have.
That's why.
As many new faces, right? 7 new scholarship players. Terrence Butler redshirted last year with an injury, so really an 8th guy that wasn't in the rotation, all available tonight. Plus a few walk-ons. We still had experience. Okris has played college basketball. It's his 4th season. Amari's in his 3rd season. Train in his 5th season. Lamar in his 3rd season. Right? Jamie Bergen's 2nd school, 3rd season. House been with us. He's won a championship, right? And then Garfield Turner is a little bit older from junior college. And then Justin Moore is the one real true freshman. And I think you all saw how special he has the chance to be. He made some nice plays tonight.
Speaking of Justin Moore, what did you see in his debut tonight? What stood out to you?
No, I thought his command of the ball screen was good. I thought his reads were good. He got in trouble. The deeper he got, the more trouble he got in. I blame myself, kind of put him in a couple spots and told him, he didn't tell him to wait, so we went a little early. So a couple of those charges late, That's my fault. And but I think his read, that middle third, is where it's a sweet spot for him. He's got that ability to keep a guy on his heels. A couple broken plays, and he just hit a 17-foot jump shot that makes us look like really good coaches. The thing, I think our coaching staff did a great job, is we were just calm, we were poised, they made a run, we got the ball in. There wasn't a whole lot of drama at the end, and we've seen these crazy, chaotic endings. And I think credit goes to our coaches, our staff, assistant coaches. We had a plan, but also our players, right? We talk about it all the time, project strength. No one knew we got into this foul trouble. No one knew Amari's going to cramp up. Guys had to step up in different ways. Luke House played a position in the zone he has not played all fall unless he's on the scout team. And he knew it, and he was ready for it. And it saved us big time, right? So I think we were tough in adversity early on. And I think guys would depend on Coltrane Washington is one of the best shooters in this conference. He had foul trouble. He came out. He didn't hesitate. He hit 4 threes, I think, in the second half. At least he did. Right? So he had 4 threes in the second half. Our shooting broke the game open in the second half.
At what point did you know that Justin was going to start game 1 of his freshman year?
I mean, that's always been a possibility, but you know, the credit is to Justin and Jamie. They're close friends. You could start either one, and who may, right? Not 7 and one thing, but I think Justin's put himself in a position where he helps the team do a great. I mean, Jamie Burdick, what was he tonight? 8 points.
2 of 7.
Right?
4 of 6 from the line.
Couple big rebounds, right? Not charge doesn't show up in the stat sheet. Jamie Burdick took a massive charge, right? That's a winning basketball play. So to have that punch coming off the bench, it's kind of like a 6 starter. You know, and Jamie knows that role. Listen, it's going to change. We might start them both. We might sit them both. So, again, it's great to be 1-0. I think we earned it. I think we deserved it. And now we're all excited to have the battle for 33rd Street reunited in our building.
You talked about the new faces and returning players. There was a sequence there where Mario Williams had a block, then Justin Moore had a layup, and then the next offensive possession, Justin Moore picked it out Coltrane Washington for a 3. Like, can you kind of just talk about I guess chemistry that's already seems to be there?
Yeah, I think you saw some plays that are probably unique for new guys to make with vets in the first game of the season, right? But this is kind of get real close to you right here. This is the Drexel difference, right? And that man behind you has a lot to do with it. The fact that we got to take our guys and this new batch, and our administration supports a foreign trip every 4 years. It ain't our first rodeo with this group, right? We got 4 games in Italy. We had 2 exhibitions. So this is their 7th time playing that ball screen action, finding a guy. And I think we saw it. Today totally is a credit to our administration supporting foreign trips when everyone else is getting tight with money. We went to Italy. Justin wasn't very good against the Bakken Bears in Lake Como, but no one saw it, right? But guess what? Maybe we don't win that game, this game today, if we don't have that experience. So it's the total thing. And you want to talk about another difference, right? I don't want to shoot against that student section in the second half, right? The scoreboard is incredible. The sound system is crazy. And I know we didn't even turn up all the way, right? So I think as we could have success and this thing gets louder, we want to pack the deck, make it an absolute nightmare for our opponents. But let's get these shooting numbers the same way they are. All right? I'm excited. Sorry.
You guys good?
See you guys Tuesday night, 7 o'clock.
Sounds good, thanks.